Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a quick video today. Basically, I get asked a lot, if I had $1,000 and to start fresh, what would I purchase? So I think it'll be a useful video if you're new to Pokemon investing, not sure where to navigate in the labyrinth of sets we have, and basically what's the best thing to put your money into with the best returns. Because that's what it's all about with investing, making as much money as possible in the shortest time, taking into account the least risk. Investing's risky, there's no shine around that, but you can choose the right sets to help with maximum returns, minimal risk. So if that sounds good to you, smash the like button. Do subscribe and I've always notifications on, guys. So me and Ray will take you through. Let's get started. Before I did go in, I just want to say I'm going to do a sort of a review because they've now released the Pitch Black, the full English card list. So on Friday, I'll go through. I'll release a video in the morning just to touch base on my sort of thoughts on the set just before. Just before the weekend. So if you were looking to sort of purchase it on the day, I'll try and get a video out early to sort of cover my thoughts on that. Okay, cool. So $1,000, sorry. So to begin, where to start? So basically, what I'll try and do. So if I was to start fresh, the least risky thing to get would be a sealed product. So my strategy has always been sealed as king, and then if I see any sort of discounts on slabs or singles, I'll purchase it. So my $1,000 sort of portfolio does cover all of that, and you'll notice it's a sealed product, sort of main sort of products in the $1,000. So yeah, so to begin, so Destined Rivals. So reason I picked Destined Rivals is basically it's an insane set. Again, I've gone through Destined Rivals before. So many chases, nostalgic, Gen 1, sweeps throughout it, Misty Psyduck, Nidoking, Moltres, Lapras, Team Rocket featuring it. Few Gen 2s, you've got Yanmega, Typhlosion, Ho-Ho, again King Mewtwo Gen 1. So there's so many cards which long term are just going to be stinky cards, like insane. And like I said before, you can scroll down and there's a ridiculous amount of sort of artwork and card features. You've got Rapidash, Weezing, Murkrow, Kangaskhan, Quagsires sitting down there, Blaziken, Shaman, Roserade, Surfer Cynthia. Okay, so as it stands, it's 566. Again, we've had a super good dip from the highs of May, 644. So you're getting about a 15% discount. Again, we may settle in the 550 sort of region, but yeah, I mean this is the first thing I'll purchase, no hesitations. Okay, so that's 560. So let me make a note of this. So 560 so far, so we've got 440 remaining. So the next thing, again, I'm looking for, again, sealed products. I'm looking for discounts and where I think the most money can be made. So none other Prismatic Evolutions is the next set I'll be tapping into. Say No More, insane set, fantastic artwork, evolutions. Like I said, they're gonna, if they bring out evolutions in the future, it's gonna then spike the evolution sets. So Prismatic Evolutions, Evolving Skies, they're gonna see bumps consistently because of the continuous reminder of the theme of the EVs, and it's, they're such a popular sort of Pokemon as well. So none of the best products with an insane discount at the moment, and yeah, again, it's one of those I said before with the sort of the art, not the artworks, the reprints. I think with the ETBs, I think worst case we'll have another one to go, but I think we're nearing the end of the ETB sort of print cycle. I think they will bring out bundles, sort of the tech sticker collections and the poster collections, sort of the ancillary products, but I think the main ETBs, I think they're potentially close to being done. Oh, sorry guys, again, still extremely hot in the UK. Yeah, it's close to being done. So I'm going to be adding this to my £1,000 budget. I keep saying pounds, dollars budget, sorry. So this will bring the total as it stands with the discount. Excuse me. So discount, again, we've come down from 200 down to 170, so again about 15% drop. No reason for the drop. We had, I think, a small reprint a couple of months ago. But yeah, once people realise reprints are sorted, we're close to the 2 years out of the cycle. This is only going one way. I sort of do believe we're going to hit sort of 350 within the year. So again, I'll happily add this to my position. So far we've got Destined Rivals, Prismatic Evolutions. Let's move on. So it's a set not really talked about much, but basically it's a set which has been super reprinted. I don't know how many reprints there have been, if any at all. But Black Bolt, you know, there's so much value in the set. It's Gen 5, not the most popular, but Zekrom is extremely popular alone. 2 artworks that are insane. You've got Seismitoad still holding the 250. Again, fantastic artwork. Victini, insane. When you see these in person, they're beautiful cards, guys. Like, I can't. I've got a PSA 10 Zekrom, both of them. Single Seismitoad, single Victini, got from a card show. But you could go through this and you could pick out so many cards, you know what I mean? The Landorus here, which goes well with the promos for the ETBs, the Tornadus and Thunderous. So people buy the set purely to get that to complete the trio. Yeah, but there's an insane amount of artwork and design. Dynamo, Electric, you know, go hand in hand. Palpitoad, got the size of a toad over. Time-Hole, so it's Time Pole that goes with the Palpitoad. You can spend so long going through it. You've gotta, like they've really sort of paid attention. I don't know why some aren't loading. But there's an insane amount of insane cards. So no hesitation, I'll be adding this to my collection. Because it's $1,000, and just to keep, again, I'm conscious of storage space as well. You guys might not have much storage. So I'm going to go for the booster bundle over the ETB. So I think the bundles have consolidated nicely. They sell well. I'm sort of thinking in the future as well, what's going to be a product that would sell. If you have a product that's not as popular, it may be harder to liquidate. You might need to discount it more to liquidate. But bundles, you get 6 packs, nice and tight. Easy to move, so I'm adding this to the $1,000. So again, that'll bring us up, guys. So as it stands, it's 85. So this brings us up to 815. So there's 3 insane sealed products. Just keep it away 5 years, 5 years, you'll be laughing. Okay, so that we've touched base basically on the Scarlet and Violet sort of era. I'm not really going to touch Mega Evolution. I am, but not sealed. I think because of the potential for reprints, I think you can get better discounts in the future for Mega. So I'm going to leave the sealed for now. I'm going to focus on my older sets, just to ensure, obviously, the reprints are less likely to incur. They would have had the majority already, while they sort of focus on the 30th anniversary and potentially reprint some of the Mega Evolution sets. So I'm going to take a journey back to Fusion Strike, so Sword and Shield. Evolving Skies, again, insane set, but because we've got 185 left, I want to keep it short in terms of budget, keep it small. But again, you know, what's not to love about this set? I think the display products, the booster box, the half booster box, 3-pack blister, the Battle Stadium set, you know, the products as well. There's so much to love in this set alone. You've got 2 2 Gen 1s, which people love, Mew and Gengar. You've Got the Espeon as well, which I think is Gen 2. So I think because of the sort of nostalgic factor to it as well, I think obviously Evolving Skies will continue to do well regardless, but I think Fusion Strike will remain that second tier sort of category. So I'm not going to choose a booster box. Obviously, it's going to take us well over the $1,000 mark. If we're looking at a $1,500, $2,000 budget, I would go for a booster box because you are seeing some good discounts at the moment. But I'm going to pick the 3-pack blister with the Espeon promo. So you've got an Eevee promo and the Espeon promo. Espeon 1 carries a premium, but it's an insane promo. No hesitation there. Again, 3-pack blisters are hard. I wouldn't say they're harder to sell than booster boxes. I wouldn't say they're as liquid, but they are still liquid. I say in a month we've sold 5, in 3 months 29. But price wise, it's $71. I think that'd be a fantastic buy, personally. So 886 that carries up to, and that gives us some exposure to the Sword and Shield, era. Again, guys, if you are enjoying the content and the videos, especially Pokemon investing, I do. Again, this channel is all about Pokemon investing. Please do smash the like button and the subscribe. Notifications on. We will be doing. I'll be announcing a bit of a different giveaway soon. I won't give any sort of clues just yet, but you won't want to miss it. Trust me. It's a bit of a the one clue I'll give, like a bit of a treasure hunt Pokemon giveaway. So something different. Not seen anyone do this yet, but I'm going to try and make it fun. So stay tuned. So finally, so I've got again. So that'll be 4 different sealed products. So now I'm going to move on to singles. So we have left. So we've spent so far 886. We've got 114 remaining. So first of all, so again, I said we were going to get some exposure to the Mega Evolution. I've touched this card a couple of times in a few previous videos. So again, this is the box topper stamped from the Mega Evolution booster box, but the enhanced version, not the normal version. It took a massive dive from 26.50 to 23, so nearly a 15% drop. No reason why. There might have been a small reprint, but I'll probably grab 2 of these. So that'll bring us up to, again, market's 23.19, so call it 46.50. So we're at 932.50, but yeah, again, it's a Gen 1. There's a story within the picture. You've got Bulbasaur leaping up to something to catch, got the tentacles out. It's just an incredible artwork. Probably the best Bulbasaur card I've seen. Again, I do like the 151 Bulbasaur card, but I think this one definitely scoops either top 1 or top 2, depends on who you are. For me, it's hands down the best. And I think long term this will do really well. If we don't reprint the Mega Evolution stamp version, the enhanced version booster box, I don't think we'll see many reprints. They would have done this already. I do think this will double up in a couple of years to 50. I'm scooping these up all day long. I've got about 30, 40, so I am creeping up. Trying to get a binder full of these because I think long term I'm going to keep it sealed, grade them maybe in the future. But I think these will be an insane hold. So finally, we've got 67.50 left. I'm going to be scooping up 4 of the Radiant Charizard. So again, Crown Zenith is a ridiculously good set. If you've not seen it already, it's the last set in the Sword and Shield era. There's so much to love about that set. You've got the yellow borders as well. You've got again, it's old. It's 2023, so again, it's 3.5 years old. It's out of print. You can scroll down the list of cards for endlessly, and you'll find one you like. For example, Keldeo dancing on the ice. Also, you got Altaria sort of sat in bed. Regigigas carrying a tree. Raikou, Entei, Suicune. It's a PSA 10 set. Looks ridiculously good. Pikachu with Pokemon behind it in the background. Mew, Sleeping Mew again. He's got that nickname now, so that's going to do well. You've got Darkrai, insane cards, Leafeon and Glaceon, and finally you've got the Mewtwo battling the Charizard. You can get the alternate version of this. Always forget what set it's from, but there's another one that's sort of reverse of that. I want to say it's from is it the promo and the Charizard UPC? I'll double check that, but again, you've got the other side somewhere, and people are going to buy this set purely to obviously get the alternate versions. And then you've got Giratina, Arceus, Palkia, Dialga. In person, these look ridiculous. So having some exposure to this set, I think is good, and Radiant Charizard, I think fits that. Shining Charizard, dirt cheap. And I was skipping these up cheap, but I was going to say sub 10, easy sub 10. Yeah, they've already tripled in price in a year, but they're selling even per day. I didn't even notice that. I knew they were selling, but I didn't see how much. Minimum 15 a day. That's ridiculous. I'll say a day. That's about good. But yeah, I mean, for a single card, they're selling frequently. 3 sold, 1 sold, 1 sold today, 3 yesterday, 1 June the 6th. So probably about 7, 8 a week, which for a single card, I think is brilliant. I mean, look at the Bulbasaur lane is selling multiples a day. So yeah, so that is my $1,000 budget if I was to start fresh. So we've got again a good combination of sealed product. Again, that will, because people rip it open once the reprints are done. What's in the wild that's all there is, and you know, people that are new to the hobby will research the old products and sets. There'll always be something for everyone, and I think, especially Destined Rivals, you know, I think that's such a strong set. I think we've already had a couple of reprints. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see much more reprints of that. I mean, this set nearly it's over a year old now, year and 2 months. As we hit the 2-year mark next year, it's going to be 1,000 plus a box in a year and a half, 2 years, and it'll just escalate from there. I think if you skip having this in your set, even if you get, I don't know, ancillary products, you don't have to have the booster box, but that's what I would. Again, booster boxes, everyone loves a booster box. But you can get, you know, the sleeved artworks, you can get the booster bundles, tins. Booster bundles is probably my second pick. You can get the ETBs as well, they're really good. But I wouldn't say they're expensive, I mean, they're insane. Probably, yeah, the Pokémon set will always have that exclusivity to it, obviously. If you want some exposure, I'm going to do a video on my top ETB picks as well at some point in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But again, you had a nice 20% dip. Volume picked up, people scooping down here. So again, that's probably my neck. If you had a budget of 1,000, I'd probably say pick up a Fusion Strike booster box and a Destined Rivals ETB. If you had a $2,000. If you do want me to, you know, I can do videos on like a 2,000 budget, 10,000 budget. The higher we go, the less people I think it will appeal to. So I thought 1,000's a good sort of range. But yeah, super exciting time in the market, guys. We're seeing some dips and opportunities, which they're not going to be there for much longer for the next like month or two in this sort of summer slump. So I'm going to be trying to release a video per day. Do comment if you want me to go through any sort of particular video types. I'll do portfolio reviews at some point. I can even show you some of the bits I've got in my own collection if you guys are interested in that. Yeah, and finally, so I want to, yeah, I thought I could do a segment where I just sort of showcase some of my favorite sort of artwork. So I'm going to show you a card that I have. The cards I have in my own collection. I thought I'd show it. I'm a huge fan of the Shining era. The Neo Destiny, Neo Revelations. So let me show you quickly. Again, if you're new to the hobby, go back to the old sets. The vintage sets they're so slept on. I get they're expensive, but they're an absolute no-brainer of an investment. if you can afford it, there's some insane deals at the moment. Yeah, so the Neo era, oh yeah, love it, absolutely brilliant era. I mean, look at that. I mean, in person as well. I can't. These don't do it justice. So let me just show you quickly. Excuse me. Yeah, so Neo Revelation of the Magikarp and the Gyarados. I mean, look how sick these look. In a PSA 10, they go for thousands. I think they're 5 figures. But without a doubt, the best Magikarp and Gyarados artwork. The Entei, Suicune, Raikou, ridiculous, and the pops are so low, so low. I've got a couple of E's and 10s. Like, I was going to say quickly, my favourite one, which I have, I'll show you now. Has got to be the Neo Destiny. So the PSA 10s, Tyranitar is one of my favourite Pokemon, but knocked out Raichu, Kabutops. Tyranitar is my absolute favourite. PSA 10 is an insane value. Yeah, so let me show you firsthand the PSA 10. So again, you've got Unlimited and First Edition. I've had this in my collection for, God, years. I don't know if you can see it, sort of the light and yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it on the lighting as well, but it's an insane card. Yeah, so again, the PSA 9s and 8s they will all do well. I've just happened to have this card for such a long time when it was cheap. In the last few years, they've exponentially risen in value. Yeah, I thought I'd show you, but yeah, there's so. I mean, you could spend. I mean, I'll happily go through a few of my favourite vintage, cards. I can recommend to you guys if you are interested. But yeah, but my point is, don't just focus on the new stuff. If you go back in time, there's 30 years of product to go through, and you'll have so much fun going through it, guys. Even the last 5 years, the Sword and Shield era, Sun and Moon, Unified Minds, Cosmic, Team Up. Some sick cards, guys. I mean, look at that. Raichu, Alolan Raichu, Misty, Mewtwo, Mew. This one's my favourite. Sort of the partnership there, and they're going to bring these cards back out. In the next year or two. I'm telling you now, and these will go up in value again. So, like I said before, if you get if you see these in the wild cheap, pick them up. Make sure they're minty. Put them in a binder, sleeve them binder. Forget about them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So just to recap, so $1,000 picking up. Not this. The Destin Rivals booster box, the Prismatic ETB, Black Bolt booster bundle, 3-pack blister of Fusion, Bulbasaur Mega, Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith. But yeah, again, guys, if you like this sort of content, please do subscribe and like. Really appreciate all the support so far. Yeah, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.